Excuse me. What's going on, guys? It's me and JT, but you could call me Nick, and that's right, we're back, and we are playing some more DDLC Plus. So yeah, let's go. So we're up to the reading part. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. I want to turn the page and you slide down the thumb after the foot's on the other side. But in holding it like this, we'll hold it even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me, as if I can feel the warmth of Yu's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Oh yeah. That's over Yu's face again, and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'm able to keep up with her. It's okay. You're not used to reading it, right? I don't mind if being patient takes you a bit longer. Probably at least like since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it up by elevation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intermittent change. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but my character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses a lot of the things she always says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see you into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your own mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment, but then JT, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I mean more, it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay everyone. Here we go, poem time. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri was spared from a finishing thought. I didn't mean it to come out like that. Are you alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. I guess I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back in my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem this right? Yep. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. I know that everyone's ready, why don't you find some to share with? I can't wait. Sarah and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sarah's is a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica writes hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Atsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. We're gonna show it to. Oops. That was not who I meant to do it with. Whoops. Okay, just fix that up. Okay. This skip thing is really useful. I literally just stopped the recording, and then 2 seconds later, it literally just finished. Because when you, I'm not gonna show it to you because I don't want to wreck it. No, you know what? I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show you how fast it is. Look at this. It told me a hint. It's like you can use the skip, and then look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing, right? We're going to show it to Yuri because we got the perfect poem for her because of that achievement that I was trying to get. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? So here we go. We're going to get different dialogue now. So it's new. Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? No, I just did that for you. Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. personally, not NJT in the game, but me, I've done a bit of poetry before, a bit of school poetry where they're like, yeah, poem time. We don't do it much in high school now, but I remember about 2-3 years ago when I was in primary school, we used to do a bit of poetry, maybe about 3 to 4, 5 times a year we did it, maybe a bit less, but I was alright with it. I was alright. It was hard. No, actually, we did do a bit of poetry last year. Yes, we were actually studying poetry. I'm going to rant. Oh yes, I'm ranting. I'm like Yuri now. Anyway, story time. Yeah, we did a bit of poetry this last year. We learned all this really sick stuff about poetry. It was pretty cool. Because each term we got a new topic for school, for like for each subject we got a new topic each term. And last year one of them was poetry. But yeah, we got rid of a few poems. You're gonna get some rhymes in there. Yeah, I want the rhymes because I'm Buster Rhymes. I can't rhyme. It's when you actually do poetry, it's alright. But I'm gonna shut up now. I should stop ranting. Let's get back into the game. Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I can imagine if the character, or me, in the game, I can just imagine him writing the most random poem and showing it to them. But it's weird the way we, you know what would be funny? If we actually wrote a poem ourselves, like a proper poem, like we actually typed it in, it would be funny. You could write the most random things. But I mean, when you write a poem in this game, it's weird because you literally just click letters, random letters, and it's like cuteness, then it goes dark, and you know. But I think what it means is like that's the elements that you put into the poem, and certain elements, certain typical characters like Yuri, she what I noticed when I was writing her poem, she likes she thinks about life a lot, like infinite, like some of the words were infinite, never ending, like really, you know, life thinking things, like when you think about death and stuff, and when you really start thinking about life, that's what Yuri's poems are all about. I'll go a bit deeper into this for each person that I write a poem for. I'll tell you what they like what I'm doing now. Anyway, the end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weak. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes, her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Well, they won't, because it's sort of your poem. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? Because she likes cute stuff. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. There's another sorry. Guys, challenge for you guys. Can you count how many times Yuri says sorry? I know no one's gonna do it. I know no one's gonna do it, but just do it anyway. I'm not sure if Yuri apologized to herself to me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it was a rare opportunity to her. Alright. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have... Oh, okay, I didn't see the continue thing here. That's cool, it actually has a continue button now. I've withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing the air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh, spooky. It's fine. It was a nice poem. I'm sorry I have such a terrible terrible? No, you want to see terrible handwriting? I'm going to show you terrible handwriting. You say that's terrible? Give me a pen. No, give me a text though. You think that's terrible handwriting, Yuri? Sorry, the pen's a bit faded. It's probably going to be inverted for you guys. That's terrible handwriting right there, if you guys can read that. But yeah, I've got the terrible handwriting. Not you, Yuri. You got the best handwriting. Come on. Hey, hell, you're way better than this. Way better. Wait, yeah, way better than that. I don't know if you guys could even see that, but terrible. I'm terrible handwriting. Anyway, let's continue on. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Oh, it did? Well, she said that last time. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's right, I think if you do it quick, the girls ask you, oh, don't you do it really quick? I think that's what happened last time. We can try it out this time as well. Just grabbing something. Different reading it. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, NJT. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember? What? They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. She just said it took me a while to read it, and then she said I just glanced over it. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Excuse me, that's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, NJT. Me too. Now I'm gonna show it to Monica. Hi, NJT. Having a good time so far? Oh yeah. Especially with you here, Monica. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, NJT. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. My hand won't come up whole. Great job, NJT. I was going in my head while reading it. You weren't. Sorry, I don't believe that. I'm just kidding. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Well, it was planned for Yuri, so I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why I waited to count when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Yes, I'm sure of that. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Siri, who likes using simple and direct words. Thank you, that's going to help me a lot there. And you know what, I'm going to save that, because I'm going to need that for writing. Siri's wrong. Anyway. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, while allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuring Yuri has at this point. I'm really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. Do your own thing. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different Oh, you sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. You know, guys, these text games like Undertale, Doki, and Danganronpa, I'm not very good at reading. You know how hard it is just to read everything? No, it's not hard, it's just... you can see where I'm coming from. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Yes. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See in the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. What's that? Already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It was just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Searching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Now I'm just going to say it took me a while. I bet. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. There are a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Oh yeah, you know what else will be really powerful, Monica? If we... yeah. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Anyway. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany lately, recently. It's been influencing my poems a little bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about these stuff like that. Yeah. Maybe after everyone's friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh, that's right, I forgot about this. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Well, you're talking about me, because I was too specific on Yuri. And just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Anyway, another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I say? Who did I pick? Oh, sorry. So if I click enter, it's just going to pick the first person. This is a good poem, NJT. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time. Yeah, I guess you're right. But that's not what he said. Anyway. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me that you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into that yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before in JT. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Try new things like this for other people. It's something that's really... Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. Sorry, my friend's playing the game. Dear sunshine, the way you go through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes, and asking me to come out and play. Are you trusting me to wish a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Yeah, that's right. I remember her poem was like really random. Excuse me, Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you answer this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds like you. Random? Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Why don't you invite me to have some? I'm kidding. But I mean, a bit bad. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, she is. Next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. No, you're not. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I... Oh, I don't know. Who should I do it to next, guys? Oh, Natsuki! And GT, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. Okay, jeez. I literally just got into the club. Harsh. What do you expect me to believe? You actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? Yeah, just like Yuri said, you're biased. I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Oh, God. See, guys, this is me. This is what I'd be like to someone if they did that to me. Maybe not a girl, but... Or maybe, but... I don't know, anyway. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You can get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're just better off trying again. Fair enough. Or to teach it their own, I guess. Anyway, I've got to share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Oh, man. No. It's crap. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Yeah, I didn't. No, I don't. No. I do not like it. That is not right. No, I don't. Guys, just... If I could edit it, I'd say I don't like it. But anyway. What? Yeah, just be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Bro, it's a crap poem. It literally doesn't rhyme. Well, it doesn't do anything good. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? The writing style won't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but when it hits you hard, like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realised. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't accept that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided humour with her last comment. I really don't care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I wonder how we're going to be able to do the side quests. Is it settings? No. It's not history. I don't know. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Advance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. What would you expect? This is what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Oh, that's right. No, they don't argue yet, they argue later on. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. This language. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess being honest here. It's clearly about for the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. Look, that is true, but like, come on. It's like a baby grin. I mean, look at the two children remind me of a friend called Gray. Anyway, you mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Alright, on those weird-looking shut eyes that Natsuki has, we will save the game. I'm gonna keep that save. I'm gonna save over yes. So please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys